Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Soul Blazer. We're going to Lune, the underground lake, which is apparently the other side of this. Why do they lie? I mean, I figured it would be, but cool. But we have a new sword, we have new armor, we are on top of things. The awesome kind of stuff to be on top. And no, the shoes would not have helped for this. I'm utterly convinced of this, because this is a slope, and I just jumped the gun before I thought of the shiny bridge thing. There it is. Sup. Let's get things. Alright, so I guess this area is more like a philosophical question area than it is like story driven. What do we do with our time? I mean, me personally, I make videos in my downtime, and I try to do them all in like waves. From the start of St. Ellis till now is just one session. It's like early morning. It's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's like it doesn't really come to my personal life, but like, what we do with our time, we don't really think a whole lot of it because we have so much of it, I guess. Like, we have, what, like, roughly, yeah, I want to say, what, 80-some years? Rough average? Rough moronic average? That's a long time. I mean, yeah, it goes by faster than what we would hope. But imagine if we didn't have that much time, or if we had less time, and a rotator? That's a magic spell. Okay, that's actually a really good magic spell. I might use that. Anyway, it's just kind of like the questions that, do we do enough with our time to consider it worthy? I guess that's a really good question. I mean, it's strange that a game is making me ask that, but it's a story, and again, not the best story in the world, but it's a good enough story to ask a good question. Are we wasting time? Are we not making the most out of it? I mean, can you honestly look at yourself and say, yes, I haven't wasted a single minute of my life? Which I guess is a tall order. I wasted plenty of time. See what I'm doing now. But it's a damn good question. At least I think so. I'd like to think so anyway. But yeah, just take time for happy instead of being an idiot, I guess is a good one. But hey, like, getting a little too serious in life, like, for a game here. Let's go back to game. Back to game! We're in an underground lake that apparently hasn't been frozen over like everything else, which means we can walk across this now, holy crap. And there's a white mouth thingy somewhere nearby. It's over there. Cool. I can't reach it yet. But does not seem to actually aim at you, which is comforting? Meh. And so far, the snail Nome. Just from the fact that it has a name, I'm believing that's Dr. Leo's pet here. Am I over-assuming again? I do that sometimes. There's bound to be something of importance here. But yeah, like, I try to waste as little time with everything as humanly possible. That's why I like doing all of these in one fell swoop. So if my commentary ever seems to drag on, it's probably because I've been talking for over 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. A long time. And I guess it's kind of bad that I just kind of throw it all into one chunk. Because then I have to go through the painstaking edit process that this computer seems to be so not very fond of. How the fuck do I get over there? Stop it. I don't think I can get over there right now. I'll be back. But yeah, like, this is just a series of things that I've been doing. Meh. And those little ice things aren't very annoying, they're just hindrances. I'm okay with that. That doesn't hurt nearly as much as it should, all things considered. And why did you warp to the same place? I didn't know they did that. But generally, like, games are a form of media that a lot of people don't really accept. And, while I fully understand why, it's kind of annoying. Because it's like, well, you can express one through a book or a movie, but apparently you can't express through an interactive story. I don't know. I guess that's a really bad way of saying it. But really, that's what I feel like I'm doing when I play a game. It's like I'm playing a book. At least the ones I like. Like the good games, not like... Games like this are kind of hard to justify because it's just really hack and slash and the story pretty much told itself. But at the same time, it's like, I like this game for its simplicity and the fact that it has a very large underlying story, especially when it actually like connects to the other two games in the series. Again, they're not notable, but the end of this story actually is the only reason the other two can happen. Which is basically how trilogies work. If the first part of the story can't happen, if the first part of the story doesn't happen, then you can't have a second and a third part. Which makes sense. Holy crap, a game that makes sense. I'll wait for you to like collect your brains after that one. Games aren't supposed to make sense. What the fuck are you blabbering about? But really, it's a very interesting way to make a point, and I feel like this makes its point very well. I mean, greed can get the better of you and kind of destroy the world as you know it. Maybe not in a literal sense, but definitely in a metaphorical kind of sense. You ask for too much and it can come back to bite you in the ass. And it's like, that's a good-ass lesson to learn. And movies have that kind of moral setting and style, and books do that too. And there's usually a moral to these goddamn stories. Why do people not accept... I guess, like, you don't really play a game for a story all the time. Although that's probably why I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed. Call me crazy. I mean, I love how I play the game. I need to stop talking about different games and focus on this one. And it's bats. All of these bats that I really hate. And that's expressly what that magic spell is used for, I guess. Hey, another portal. See, this area is like really small and short. Like the best of midgets. Apparently I missed. Jerk. Oh boy. I like this spell. I found a use for my gems. I told you I wouldn't, but I did. I'm such a liar. Oh well. Kinda lags out the sound just because like so many sound bites right here are so incredibly similar. Is that taking away my health? That would suck, or have I just not been paying enough attention? Oh well. Second grandma. This is getting finicky. So much to do. But yeah, like... Again, if you want a better story, look for a different game, but... The story tied to this game is kind of... dead? I can almost guarantee you is a boss room. To the portal! To heal. Yeah, that's a boss room. Let's go back to town, because I'm scared. Let's find things, because I'm thinking that maybe this boss is different in the sense that I can't just run at it. I'm trying. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Lune is a very interesting place. I just wish I knew its name before... I don't know. Before things. There's also a new thingy inside. Can't reach that snail. Can't reach any of these. Thing. Yay, Dream Rod. Go, magic powers that be. Oh, hey. Well, that's annoying. I can't talk to these. Well, yeah, I have it with me. I don't know. Be confused, fool! I guess I can go back and do that real quick and then end the video. Portals. Making life easier since always. Any game with portals is good. Especially Portal, because that's all the game's about. So, like, where's that thing that I sort of kind of created? Is it, like, up top? It would be, wouldn't it? No, it's... Hey. If I kill all these, maybe I get thing. Nope. It's a bat. Die like the fool you are, fool. I don't like you. I wish I'd just go the other way so it'd be easier to kill and waste less gems. As if I were using them anyway. But yeah, another snail. Locked somewhere. Cool. But yeah, is that all I can really do? Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to town and start there by looking around for some shit. See if I can find anything pointful. And then we'll fight the boss. Thank you all for watching. Take care, everyone.